All right, hey guys, how are y'all? Finally got a sunny day. No, I'm not on the back of the boat. Um, just didn't have time to get to the marina and get to the boat, but I really did want to do a video on the Zino. See if you guys can see that. Hope you can hear me okay. First time I'm doing this outside. Um, but this is a Z Nicaragua. This came in my Cigars International subscription box. And so I just want to give it a try and kind of let you guys know what I think about it. It's not really a review because I'm not one of those guys that knows has the palate for all the different flavors and things. I just know what I like and what I don't like. Smoking cigars for me is really more of a time of reflection and maybe meditation, maybe a little Bible study or reading something. That's kind of like what I enjoy doing when I'm smoking a cigar. But let's get it lit and we'll see what's going on. I don't normally use this type of lighter. I really like using my Zippo, but it's a little windy today and it doesn't do as well in the wind. What do you guys use to light your lighters? Now, my Zippo is one of those that's got the flame, the flame that uses, like this. I have Zippos that I use that have the lighter fluid, but everybody says, that's a no good. But I kind of like it. But anyway, we're getting there. Just kind of toasting the end here. Can't see the cherry here because it's so bright out here, but it looks like I've got a good start. Interesting. My first impression is it's pretty light. But it's pretty good. I do like the way it smells. It looks good. It's a really good looking cigar. More puffs here. Flavor wise, of course, like I say, I don't have the palate like all these other guys on YouTube have, but it's kind of just a little bit of coffee-ish, maybe a little coffee there. I don't know if that's what it says in the thing here. That's what it says here in their little pamphlet. Can y'all see that? I raise honeybees, and that's one coming to see me. I thought it was a little cool for them. Huh. That's good. Means I still got some. Winter hadn't gotten them all. Let's see what it says here for flavor notes. An earthy profile with notes of cedar wood, coffee, dark chocolate, cream, spices, and some natural sweetness. I did get a little coffee. coffee. I like it. It does have a little coffee flavor. It's kind of burning uneven, but I think that's the way I lit it out here in the wind and not being able to see that I had it all lit good. This is a Davidoff cigar. Now it says country of origin on here. It says Honduras, but on the wrapper it says Nicaragua. So I'm gonna have to check into that. It does. It says here in the pamphlet it says Honduras. So that's interesting. It's supposed to be a Nicaragua's Purus. Maybe that's just a typo. Huh. Boy, that's all right. It's a little light. Strength here on their little meter is medium, and that's probably, I would say, a little light medium. These go for about $5 a stick. So, and now, interesting enough, this one said on the cellophane that was on it, it had a little thing that said for tasting purposes only, not for resale. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But we're going to smoke it here and try it out. And first impressions is I probably would might buy a few of these to keep in the humidor and let them age a little bit and see how they do. I really like buying some cigars and putting back in the humidors and letting them age for a couple of years, and then trying them and seeing the difference. But yeah, that's an all right cigar. It's doing okay. I'm happy with it so far. While we're sitting here taking a smoke, I have my journal and I don't know if y'all can see all this, but I have my Bible and my journal, and I just kind of meditate on what's going on these days. And one of the Bible verses I wanted to just mention to you, if you're a believer or not, this still will do something for you. It'll just kind of it's a proverb, and it's wisdom. It's just good wisdom, and it's Proverbs 12:15. And what it says is, the way of a fool seems right to them, but the wise listen to advice. Whether you're a Christian or not, that's good advice. The way of a fool seems right to them, but the wise person would listen to advice. And that's advice from anybody. Somebody gives you some advice, heed it. Think about it. See if it's something that you can use. A lot of times it's not. A lot of people give bad advice, but still need to listen to it and think about it and see if that has any bearing on the problem that you may be having, or what's going on. I'm not much of a mechanic, but I try to keep my cars going for my girls. Try to do as much as I can, the oil changes and things like that myself, and I also try to teach them that same, how to do a oil change and change a tire. So if they're out and have a problem, the battery is dead and they need to jump it off, they're not relying on somebody to get them out of that situation. They can get themselves out possibly. And I seek a lot of advice from my brother, who is just a wonderful mechanic. He can fix anything. He gets that from my dad. My dad can fix anything. So I'll call him up a lot of times and say, hey, I got this problem with my vehicle, what do I need to do? And he always has good advice and steers me in the right direction. Sometimes I ask the wrong people and I get bad advice, and I always have to go back to the well with my brother to get the better advice on vehicles. But it's pretty good. I really like the way it looks. It's a good looking cigar. The wrapper on it is, it's a little, I mean, just a little bit of vein, but not much. It's really, they did a good job. This is a Davidoff, you know, and they're known for having some folks that can roll some cigars, and whoever did this one did a good job. It's got one vein right here, but the rest of it's pretty slick. Feels not oily. It's nice and smooth, and the texture is really smooth. I like it. It was easy to cut, no problem there. I'm enjoying it. So it's good. I'm sitting out here in the backyard and wishing I was on the boat. You guys hadn't got to see us on the boat yet, but where the name for this little channel came from the back of the boat is, especially in the summertime, we spend a lot of time on the back of our boat, and that's where people gather, and you always get a lot of wisdom, a lot of philosophizing going on, people talking and telling stories, and my wife said, you know, you need to record some of this sometimes. We all get out there and smoke a cigar, or, you know, different things, and she says, you know, some of it's really good, some of it's really funny. Depends on what neighbors you get on our boat. Our boat's pretty much in the same slip all year round, and a couple of slips close to us are for transients, boats coming, you know, doing the Great Loop as they call it, and you know, you get to see different people and talk to different people, and you get a different take on what their view of the world is, and it's interesting. It really is. It really is interesting. So we're redoing our boat, trying to rebuild it, getting it ready for retirement. We want to take it and go around Florida and do the Caribbean, the Bahamas, all of that when we retire, when my kids get out of college. We had planned to do it before they went to college, but life happens and things happen, and we just didn't get the boat ready. It's just not ready. It's a 1970 model Columbia, 36 foot long, and boats need a lot of work. When they say boat means bring out another 1,000, they meant it. But we've enjoyed it. We enjoy it. The marina life is really nice. It's very relaxing. Sleeping on the boat is just amazing. It really is. But we enjoy it, and I'll take you guys along with us as we do some repairs on it, and maybe some of you can help me with some of my problems that I run across on the boat, how to fix something, because some of it's really foreign to me. When I do the retro, I get a little spice there, a little on the back of the throat. I get a little spiciness, and I kind of like that. It's burning well. This is where I didn't light it correctly, but yeah, I like this. It's pretty good. Pretty good. This YouTube thing is totally new to me, the Instagram and the YouTube. I would like to get monetized and be able to make a little money off of that, enough to pay for my cigars. Wouldn't that be nice? I do have a habit. It can be rather expensive. The price of cigars are, you know, they go up. It would be nice to be able to use my YouTube channel to pay my expenses for my cigars. So you guys like these videos and subscribe and help me with my cigar purchases. That'd be good. That'd be real good. sip of water here. Got my little cigar stand that I made just out of a piece of cedar, but it works well. Works really good. I've been trying to make a few of these, and just something I keep in my pockets on the side of my chair here. These are my camp chairs. We like to go camping in. I have lighters, all kinds of stuff, cutters, and all kinds of stuff in the pocket. Because there's nothing better than smoking a good cigar around the campfire after a good meal. I think I'll stop for a little while and stop the video for a little while and smoke this down and get back with you in just a minute. Thought I'd come down here and give you guys a view of one of my hives. This one's in a kind of the weeds have got up on this one. I'll have to come do a little cleanup, but they're moving pretty good, doing all right. It's been as cold as it's been.